7 triples in the bank, so they're making the shots when available.
And again, not the best of outside shooters when it comes to, but they're cutting and moving without the basketball, and the Lakers have point lead for Dallas. THT into the game along with Russ. Trevor has made an appearance along with Carmelo and DJ Augustine. Horton Tucker mid-range.
And that's what he can pull up for that jumper, and that'll bring the defenders closer to him. Then he can get to the rim where he wants to go.
Yeah, THT returned Sunday after missing the previous 2 and 3 out of 4. Control tap to Bertans, who's a good three-point shooter. Hasn't shot it particularly well this year, but came over in the Porzingis trade. There's Brunson on the attack. Oh, and all important, all huge if they're going to hang on and even make the play-in. Certainly in jeopardy now. Bertans talked about it. Got to cover him. Back in that game, but of course no LeBron and no AD here tonight. Augustine with Brunson right on his hip. The pick by Trevor, the roll, ball is loose. Lakers scrambling again underneath, good feed, and Ariza scores. Nice look by Russ as they were
here in the first half.
All right, Laker fans, tacos on the line. If the Lakers win, last time they held somebody under 100 was February the 2nd. Russ bounce. Right back to Westbrook. Beautiful two-man game.
Yeah, again.
Bounce, so a double-double for him the other night. He's got 7 on the year.
Of how tall you are.
It might have been one of the reasons why, you know, he was player of the year. Nova, the 2-time champion, but was picked 33rd in his draft class. So he fell all the way to the 2nd round. Augustine, able to go straight up, doesn't matter to DJ.
Oh, that was close to offensive interference.
Good look by Trevor Ariza. Bertans got it.
As they continue.
Now he's trying to get it together, but it's a power play the other way. 5 on 4. They'll take advantage and find the open man. Bertans in the corner.
Well, did you say he hadn't had multiple threes in quite some time? Well, he's got.
Wenyen Gabriel is set to check in for the Lakers. Hand off to Dinwiddie. He wants to join in the foul. Could be a 4-point play. Foul on Horton Tucker. They've lost 2 in a row, 3 of 4, 6 of 8. We could keep going with combinations. While we have a moment, here's a word.
Zone type defense and got them out of sequence.
Now, they're top 5 in handling the ball as far as ball security and taking care of it. When it comes to points allowed per game. Malik has a couple of free throws. Brunson and dive with 40. And his biggest night was 51 against the Clippers in February. Powell gets an offensive rebound and lays it in. Right now the Lakers are a -5 in the rebound department. Open is Malik. Steps to his left, shoots and scores. Malik Monk. Here they come Stu in the attacking 47. Russ with the dribble, now backs up. Westbrook. For the Lake Show, pulls up right side, right hand from 18 feet. If the Lakers do not come back and win, of course it's only in the second.
Morongo is calling.
Good to 19.
Westbrook quarterbacking. They double him up. Stanley. He leans in, a little 5-footer. Little runner for Stanley Johnson to come in. "44 games with Washington. This is the 18th game for him now. Celebrating our educators with the Spectrum Sports Educator Sweepstakes. Now 8 luck. Now they've reached 70. In against Philadelphia without LeBron the other night. You know, at this part of the season, or really anytime you're not into moral victories, but the team played hard and it was close against a very good Philadelphia team. But that night, Stanley Johnson had a career-high 8 assists. There's LeBron, you know, asked after the game the other night how that ankle felt. He just said one word: horrible. He just lost all explosiveness late in that game. He had 4 points in the 4th quarter. And we could tell, and so could everybody else, that he just couldn't get to the basket. It was all about perimeter basketball. 71-46. Doncic. Laker double team, and Luka's going to get more free throws. after the timeout.
Well, they called the foul on Avery Bradley, so as you said, they're going to go to the free throw line for 2 by Luka when we come back with 2:41 to play in a lopsided first half.
So here we go again. You know, we mentioned the Lakers gave up 79 back on the 13th of this month against Phoenix. Most that the Lakers ever gave up in half, the franchise, was back in 1959 against Boston. In the second half in one game, they gave up 90. Here it's 72-46. I think it's 73. Russ on the floor with Johnson, Bays, AB, and Monk. Into the lane goes Russ, throws it up and in. Always in attack mode, Russell Westbrook.
Not easy to do when they're in the zone, as he just attacked and went right to the middle himself.
Russ has 10 triple-doubles on the year, tied for third in the NBA. Bullock right back to Doncic. Bazemore, now it's his turn to try to stop him. Same result for Luka Doncic. 25, 5 and 5 here in the first half. Stanley Johnson spins it up with the left hand and scores.
Some delivery by Stanley. They had him somewhat under control, but he somehow spun it in.
Pride of modern day high school, Stanley Johnson. That one's knocked into the first row here in Dallas.
Luka's been in control of this game since the very start, and this time it's a step back two-pointer.